Hello and welcome to The Wandering Drew. I am Drew. I just wanted to make a short video to explain the next several videos that I'm going to be doing on the channel. So, as many of you know if you've been following me, I recently relocated up to Jacksonville, Florida, which is where my son and his family lives. They're always looking for events to go to. They go to a lot of these weekend things, whether it's a fair or a festival, strawberry festival or whatever it may be, for activities to do on the weekend. So they mentioned this Seven Creeks Fest. I didn't know what it is, but I went online and looked it up. And I found out that the Seven Creeks is an area just to the northeast of Jacksonville, not very far. It takes for me, it's about 30 minutes to drive there from where I'm at now. And it's really a partnership between several recreational areas. Some of them are local, like the city of Jacksonville, they have a park there. Some of them are state. There's a state park or a preserve there as well. And then some of them are federal. National Park Service also has a park there. And they all kind of work together in this area that actually is the combination of 7 different creeks in that area. And they have a lot of recreation in that area. So there's obviously fishing, there's some boating, kayaking, canoeing. There's hiking trails there of importance to me and hopefully you through the channel. So this Seven Creeks Fest is to promote the area, what a resource it is, educate the public, but make them aware that it's there, and kind of highlight some of the things that are available in that area, including obviously canoeing, kayaking, bicycle riding as well, hiking trails, and fishing and stuff like that. So they have a little event for a couple of hours to promote this. So I guess in years past, they came up with something called the Winter Hiking Spree. So this, of course, got my interest because it's got hiking in it. So as I researched a little further, it looks like it is a effort to highlight the different parks that are in the area and a trail or two in each park. And it's really just a motivational tool to get people out there using the trails and probably expose people that normally wouldn't go out there and use these trails to go out there and try some of these trails. So if you do 7 of the 8 hikes, of the designated hikes, you get a reward. And you have to mail in your form and with a self-addressed stamped envelope, and you get back your reward. From what I can tell online, I think it's a sticker. It's just a good tool to promote the area. So I decided that sounds good enough for me. Obviously, I want to hike. I don't know the area, so this is a perfect opportunity and gives me a list already of hikes in the area that I can do. So it seemed to me like a good idea for me to probably try to do this challenge. And the challenge, or the winter hiking spree, runs from January 1st to the end of March 31st, 2026, this year, when I'm recording this. The Winterfest is actually in March 7th. So you don't have to do the hikes by the Winterfest. You have to do them by the end of March, and then you can mail your form in. Looking at the list, and this is the form, and I'll put a link in it below, shows you what you need to do. You fill out your information, what you need to do. This is a list of the hikes on the back, and it tells you the park that it's located in, which I said there's multiple parks here. There's like 7 or 8 parks and preserves. Address of where you go, how long the trail is, the distance it is, what the name of the trail is, how difficult they are rating it, and then a place for you to sign your name and date it of the date that you did the trail. So you're self-certifying. It's all on the honor system. So I decided that not only am I going to do all the hikes listed, which I said there's 8 of them, not 7 of them, but I also would like to try to do them prior to the 7 Trail Fest. At the time of recording this, I have been out there on 2 separate occasions now, and I've completed 4 of the trails. So I have at least 3 more, if not 4 more to do. with the last trail being the longest that I'm saving for. So all these trails are listed as fairly easy, I think, for anyone that does any type of walking to do. The shortest one is listed at half a mile, but it's actually longer. I already did that one. But they go up to basically about 3.5 miles. Then the last one jumps to 7 miles. And that one takes a little bit logistics because it is such a longer distance and it's not a loop, it's a linear trail. So you would have to position a vehicle or get a ride. So, but I think that's well within almost everybody of doing a hike. Even a 3-mile hike should not be too challenging for most people that are in decent shape. Or if they want to go out there each weekend and do a hike, I think you can do 3 miles. Starting out with the shorter ones and working your way up to the longer ones, it seems like a good idea if you're not used to walking that far. And obviously you can plan then, you can bring, snacks, water, and things like that. A lot of these places do not have facilities. Some of them have porta potties or like a pit toilet, but some of them don't. So I would plan accordingly, depending on which one you're going to. But definitely you want to bring, your own snacks. Water is always a good idea. And, pack it in, pack it out, kind of assume there's no trash. But some places there's pavilions, picnic tables, things like that. So depending on where you're going in the weather, you might have to do a little bit of planning. But if you started this back in January, you have 3 months to do it. Ample opportunity. I don't have as much opportunity because I've set a goal, self-imposed goal, of doing these within the next 2 weeks that I have remaining. So that's it. That's the goal of what I'm doing. So I pushed back some of the other recordings I have to go after these because of the timeliness. And I know for the majority of the people that are watching the videos, they're not in the Jacksonville area and they're not going to attend either the Seven Creeks Fest, the Seven Creeks Festival, or visit the Seven Creeks recreational area. But if you live in the area and you happen to be able to go, or you're passing through, it might be something you want to do. So I decided, because of the timeliness, I would bump my other videos to later, and I'll do these videos first. So that's what's going to happen. So the next several weeks, you'll be seeing videos of my hiking in the Seven Creeks recreational area. And then after that, I'll go back. Obviously, I'll visit some other places. I don't know if I'll get to complete these all in time. I'm hoping to, but you never know what's going to happen. The ankle is coming along, seems to be going good. I walked about 5.5 miles yesterday, and it was pretty sore. But fortunately, after a little bit of a rest and waking up this morning, it feels better. I wouldn't say I'm 100% yet, but I think I'm definitely on the mend. I'm going to continue doing exercise and working out, and I hope to increase my mileage going forward and work up to that 7-mile hike, which I think is well within my ability to do. I hope you'll be able to attend or hike some of these hikes, or even if you're not and you come through the area, keep this in mind. It's a wonderful resource. There's a lot of trails in the area. There's basically over 30 miles of trails. There's several parks. So I hope you'll get out there and enjoy some of them. Let me know if you do and how it goes for you. But I've walked on some of the trails and I find them to be excellent. They're very well maintained. They're very clean. I didn't see a lot of litter or garbage. I just think a lot of them are just really nice trails to go out there. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you sticking with me, taking time out of your day to watch the videos. If you like what I'm doing and you find these of value, entertaining, and of use, please consider giving me a thumbs up or a like. Leave a comment below. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or opinions, I try to respond to all of them in a timely manner. And if you like what I'm doing, once again, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Till we meet again.